Yeah, so I've been rushing over here this morning just to get like a few minutes with you, since I'm here, you know, and we're doing this workshop in Norway. And to me, I know that this understanding has been a true paradigm shift in my life, and it's been revolutionary for me. But at the same time, I can't. It's hard for me to explain to people how to kind of get it, so can you, like, what are your thoughts on that, and can you elaborate on how does this work? Like, how do you work with people, and how is the workshop going to be, and like, how does it work?
Okay, so I'll do my best to point out how it works. So the strange thing about someone experiencing a paradigm shift for themselves is it's something that's outside your current thinking. So you're you know that old saying people talk about thinking outside of the box? Yeah. Well, the box is made of your habitual ways of understanding the world. It's made of everything you believe and everything, you know, the 70,000 thoughts you think every day. So how you think the world works, that's the box. So in the old days, people thought that the sun went around the earth, and everything they looked at, thought about, whatever, that was their box. When they thought germs and bacteria, when they didn't know about germs and bacteria, their box was that illness and disease was spread by bad smells. And everything they perceived, everything they thought, everything they talked about was filtered through that box. So my starting point is I can't use a person's current box to help them understand this. Exactly. I need to take them outside of their current box. And so that's what but here's the other cool thing is that everyone already understands this to some degree. They get it on some level, even if they don't know it. It's already there within every single person. So it's just like if someone, let's say someone didn't know about germs and bacteria, and they had all sorts of cuts and sores and that sort of thing, and they were really unwell, and they came to a doctor. Well, the doctor would know that their immune system, that they have an immune system, and they just need to sort out what's going on with their hygiene, and everything will be okay. Yeah. But that power's already there within them. So I know that everyone who I work with, everyone who comes on a workshop, everyone I work with one-to-one, they have this understanding, this capacity there within them. It's already there inside them. So my job is to create a space, to create a context where that which is already within them can step more fully into their awareness. And the way that shows up, the way that sort of fresh green shoot kind of comes into their awareness is through what we call an insight, which is just another way of saying some fresh new thinking. But the cool thing about one of the reasons I love working with groups is you leverage the group energy, which I know may sound a bit way out, but what you get is let's say we've got a group of 40 people, and at first maybe me and a couple of other people we've got an understanding of this, and so we're in that feeling and seeing it. And this is the cool thing. This is really cool. Yeah. Then people start popping. Yeah. And so I'll be so I'm like telling stories and using metaphors and using basically all my communication skills to kind of transmit something, and then someone goes, oh, like the light bulb goes on, and they see what I'm pointing to. So all of a sudden, instead of 3 people who see it and 37 who don't, we've got 4 who do and 36 who don't. Yeah. Then it's 5:35. Then it's 8:32. Then it's 10:30. And then it's like a kind of bow wave. It's like so. But here's the thing: people probably aren't used to, or aren't used to thinking in terms of, because what we're talking about is what I call implication-based learning. Part of how you get it is actually through the feeling. Now Now we're used to, especially if you're used to studying and being smart at stuff, you're used to getting stuff through your intellect.
Yeah.
And yet, when you first learn to ride a bike, so you get up on the bike and maybe someone's pushing you or something like that. With me, I was on a grassy bit at the side of our street, and my dad gets me. I didn't have any training wheels. He just says, "Okay, go," and he's like, "Balance," and I'm like, "What's balance?" He's like, "You'll know it when you feel it," and so you do. You get a feel for balance, and so even though it's not balance, isn't facts and figures, you learn it through a feeling. You get a feel for it. So I was coaching this guy the other day. First coaching session I'd ever had with him. And he's sitting here right on this sofa, and we're just talking, and I'm asking questions, that sort of thing. And all of a sudden he's like, "Whoa, I'm feeling something I've never felt this way before." He's feeling really kind of.
Yes.
I was like, "How is it?" He's like, "It's good." And it's like, oh wow, all that stuff I was worrying about, that's just not an issue, is it?
It's crazy because the way that I've noticed for myself and when I talk to others who has gotten that insight, it's just a fresh new feeling as well. It's a fresh feeling. It's a feeling I had never felt before. It sounds so hip.
Yeah, I know. Well, and who would have thought that?
But that's the way to measure it, kind of, or like.
Well,
that's how I know.
But here's the cool thing: you would never have thought that a feeling could have information in it. That a feeling could have a new perspective on life. That a feeling could bring with it, could eliminate limiting beliefs. That a feeling could give you new behaviors. That a feeling could make it so you can talk to someone that you were always afraid to talk to, or you can one of my clients. She came on her first 2-day workshop with me.
Yeah.
She gets hit by this first day. She goes, "Oh, 30 years of negative thinking has just fallen away." She gets the feeling, and it's like the opposite of kryptonite. It's like. I once heard it described as it's like penicillin for your mind. So the feeling just starts clearing up your errant thinking, your rogue thinking, the thinking that's been getting in your way. And so it's a weird way of talking about it, but here's the cool thing. You get the feeling first, and then you get clarity of mind. You get clarity. And your limiting beliefs start falling away, your habitual thinking patterns start falling away, and you start taking action and moving forward in a way that you may have struggled with for ages.
Yeah.
Now, it happens different for everyone in terms of some people it's like the first 2 hours of the workshop. Other people they come sailing in across the finish line in the last 2 hours. It's different for everyone. But here's the other thing I found is that it gets stronger as you go forward. So it's not like getting pumped up and then you go, it's more like it
escalates or like
your videos are a record of this. That you got Morten the day of the workshop. He's like, Morten 3 weeks later. Morten 3 months later. So it's cumulative, and the reason it's cumulative is because you're getting a feel for it. You're getting used to it. It's like not, there was a time when you were still wobbly learning to walk, but now you totally know how you do it without any effort, because you see the implications of this stuff. So that's the cool thing. And everyone I meet, everyone I teach who has been touched by this goes, oh, you're going to be learning about this for the rest of your life. You're going to be
just exploring it, and like growing with it,
and benefiting from it.
The cool thing is that kind of the intellect follows kind of like 2 steps behind. Like you get the feeling, or you're like all of a sudden, and then you're like, and then you understand it later on. Like it's like 2 steps after.
You guys have got a train to catch.
We got a train to catch, but thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I really gotta say, like, this is not the benefits of this for me has been like being way more productive, being less wasteful with my time. My results in all, like literally all areas of my life have improved, and not because I do more, but just because I mean, it's more fun and it feels effortless, and it's just like a flowing, traveling through life with the most ease ever. And it's just
and real world results.
And real world results, yeah, for sure, like measurable results. So I'm probably gonna write about that or something. But yeah, thanks. I'll see you. I'll see you in June.
Looking forward to it.
Peace.